everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be trying out and doing a first impression of this Clinelle products. They sent me a couple of their new masks, actually I think about a month or two ago already, and the focus of this video will be on these masks. These are the new masks that they have, and they also sent me their Pure Swiss thermal spring water. This one I've tried before previously, and it's not as good as the Evian spring water spray, but it's okay. I don't know, I just feel that it's not as good, but anyway, that's that. This one is supposed to meant for like the hot weather, to help you to kind of cool off during the summer. I mean, the weather today is really hot, even though it rained in the evening, but it was really extremely hot during the afternoon and the morning time, because we went out and stuff like that. We had to go and run errands, settle the house stuff and things like that. Pretty cool. I think when I first saw this, I first opened this up, I thought it was really cool. These are the, what do you call these? Like, it's a very long name. These are the Clinelle Peeling Pad and Refining Masks, okay? The reason why I thought they are pretty cool because they have the two sides one. One of it, the top part, is more of like a peeling pad. So it's like a cotton pad with some kind of juice in them, and you kind of just really wipe it all over your face. That really helps to cleanse and exfoliate your skin, just to prep your skin for the hydrating mask part, alright? So this one, the second one, is Refining Hydrating Mask. I think a different color or different masks actually have different variant. Like this one, the second step is actually a refining mask that's supposed to be purifying one. Pink one is a refining mask. Also, it's more of like whitening. Okay. Oh no, they are all refining masks. It's just that they all have different, I guess, purpose, different function. So the blue one is hydrating, obviously. The green one is purifying. The pink one is whitening. And the red one is lifting and firming. But all of them have the same peeling pad. Basically, it's the same cleansing and smoothing kind of pad where it's the first step of the mask routine, alright? So for me, obviously, I would try the blue one. It says here, firm and plump up skin to reduce fine lines as well. It's infused with lavender and olive natural essential oils for a soft, supple and refreshed skin. Sounds so good. They are all dermatologically tested, and it's apparently for all skin type, alright? The peeling pad effectively exfoliate dead skin, makeup residues and other impurities, while the refining mask, enriched with hyaluronic acid, provide deep hydration benefit. After wash face, okay, apply 3-finger inside the pad. So specific. Apply 3-finger only, okay, inside the pad, and use the soft cotton white side to rub face gently in circular motion. Oh, okay. The peeling pad has two sides. One side is like the softer white side. The other side is the blue side to rub pore problem areas. Basically, they suggested like the T-zones and maybe your chin. For me, it's my chin. It's crazy. There, it's crazy. Yeah, the ingredients is fine. Nothing too bad. No artificial fragrance, no artificial coloring, no comedogenic ingredients, no mineral oil, no SD alcohol, no lanolin, and no paraben. And this is formulated and manufactured in Korea. The mask is pretty much like normal. Just apply it, fit it on your face, and leave it for 15 to 20 minutes and then discard. And then after that, you gently pat the essence into the skin, no rinsing required, and there you go, you'll be done. So there's no way you can split the mask other than cutting it, but that's really, don't need to. I mean, there's already like a point of weakness here. Yes. Wow, it's huge. Oh my gosh, okay, 3 fingers. 3 fingers only, people. Ooh, there's like a gritty side, gritty feeling. Inside feels very gritty actually. Interesting. Okay, so the blue side is the shorter one, but it doesn't really look like blue. It looks like green a little bit for me. Not super soaky wet. Funnily, I feel like the blue one is a little bit softer than this side. I feel this side feels rough. Like if I keep rubbing on it, I don't know if you can tell the little white kind of fuzzy thing kind of comes off. It smells really good though. It smells like pretty much all the other Clinelle products. Very like clinically kind of smell. Inside there's not much juice left. It's actually just like a very thick kind of cream. Oh my gosh, this is what the inside is. Okay, this is how my face looks like before. Right, I'm gonna use a pad, the white side first to exfoliate this side, I guess. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's exfoliating my skin a little bit. Because of how big the pad is, it's a little bit hard to kind of go over certain part of the face. Maybe you shouldn't go over the eye also lah. It's not wise to do that. Not as harsh as a sand eye scrub or something like that. Rub in a circular motion, guys, or in a circular motion. I was literally just swiping only. Okay, I think I've done enough. Yeah, nothing much, still white. Let's move on to the other side. We just switch it over. They just say rub on problematic areas. Let's start with the chin. Yeah, the shape of this, right, makes it like very hard to, you know, get into the corners or really try to maneuver it. I don't see how this side is more exfoliating. Oh, okay. Maybe the white juice is actually from this side. Sorry, I'm not supposed to wipe on my chin because that is not the place where I need exfoliation or more exfoliation. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this pad. The corners are a little bit hard to use, a little bit rough, and it's a little bit pokey. So if you accidentally poke on your face or try to rub, the friction is actually quite painful. You see what I mean? Like this area, like I can't really maneuver it well. Okay, I think that's enough. Everywhere is shedding. It's shedding. I don't know what it is. Can you see like the white thing on my hands? Like this one. I am back. It wasn't hard to rinse it off, and when you rinse it off with water, it doesn't bubble up also. This is how my face looked like after exfoliating. Definitely brighter. I can see it already. I can feel that my face is definitely much smoother now. I mean, because I kind of exfoliate my face. Feels good. Actually, feels very refreshing. I thought I didn't like it, but I think it's just the pad. Maybe the engineering of the pad could be better. But anyway, we're gonna open up the mask. Yeah, it's pretty juicy. The mask is pretty juicy. This mask feels like it's smaller. This mask feels like it is smaller than a lot of all the other masks out there that I've tried before, as in the face mask shape, the sheet shape. Although for me, my face is still pretty big lah. But I think when I open it up, it does feel a little bit smaller as compared to a lot of other masks out there. It's definitely the super thick kind of mask. The sheet itself is actually very thick, and there's a lot of essence on it. And this is the type of mask that I cannot talk and cannot sit up straight, otherwise it will start to fall. So I'm gonna take a 15-minute break and 20-minute break, and I'll be back, okay? Alright, it's definitely been more than 20 minutes now. I have just been watching a lot of like Sims 4 Island living videos, people playing Let's Play. Back to the mask. As you can see, even after 20 minutes, oh my gosh, seriously, this mask, right, it's just one of those that I need to lie down, but I didn't. I was just doing this the entire time watching video. Alright, but even so, it's really dropping already. But even after 20 minutes, it's still extremely wet. I do believe it's possibly because this sheet of mask is actually much thicker than a lot of all the other sheet masks out there. A lot of all the other sheet masks out there are very much of a thinner type of material, kind of cotton, where it sticks very nicely on the skin and it's just very lightweight. This one is very different because the sheet mask is actually pretty thick and it does feel a little bit heavy on the face. And also because it's a thicker piece of mask, it kind of soaks up a lot more juice and it stays wet longer as compared to other masks. Just now, after I kind of go off, I kind of, as usual, take out as much juice as possible to rub all over my body and my leg and my hands. But I realized that there's not much of juice left or essence left in the packet itself. So I believe all the essence has been soaked up by the mask itself because of how thick it is. But I'm gonna remove my mask now. I cannot wait any longer because I'm sleepy as crap. as always, we like to put it on my neck. Wow, it's super juicy. Now we're gonna try to pat everything in. It doesn't have any cooling feeling. It's very refreshing. It doesn't sting my skin in any sort of way. I don't feel any tingling sensation or anything like that. I don't feel like it causes any rashes. I don't feel like it causes any bad reaction to my skin. If anything, it really just feels super comfortable and super moisturizing. It's as if like you really apply a thick layer of gel on the face, but it's like very like dry, very liquidy now. It feels really good on the face actually. It really feels very moisturizing and very hydrating specifically. But I don't know how I feel about the sheet mask being that thick. Maybe I'm just so used to all the thinner kind of sheet masks, because those kind of sheet masks really clings onto the skin really easily, and I get to do other things at the same time while I'm, you know, masking. But because this is such a like a heavier, thicker kind of mask, it really feels like I need to go and lie down and make sure I 100% relax and enjoy myself. My pampering session, I feel it's a little bit not efficient. I mean, not everybody has the time, 20 minutes to just lie down and do nothing. But it's really not that easy to pat all of them in. It takes a while to pat everything in because the essence is just, there's just so much of essence on my face, but it definitely feels super comfortable on the face. Not super sticky actually. It is still quite bearable. It's not sticky at all. It's just that there's a lot of essence, a lot of juice on the face, but it will feel like it leaves a thick layer on the face. Not sticky, not super oily. It's just that it's that essence kind of feeling. More lotiony kind of feel. So because of how it leaves a residue on the skin after taking it off, I would recommend to use this mostly only at night before you sleep. It's definitely not one of those the way you should use for the daytime, because it is quite thick unless you have like really severe dry skin. I mean, I do. I think for me, I could get away with this during the daytime, but even so, I feel that it's best for me to just use this for the nighttime, and I get to just, you know, my face will get to just relax and enjoy myself after this. Looks thick but feels very lightweight on the skin, but feels very hydrating at the same time. It's just weird, but I love it. I love this feeling, and overall I really do kind of like the mask. Only the mask. The peeling pad though, I feel that it's not super necessary. If you are just doing like a home maintenance, this pad is really not super necessary. You could just really scrub your face, just exfoliate your skin, alright? Do the usual scrub. It will work just as well as this peeling pad. I don't specifically really see super peeling or anything. If the peeling comes out, it's most probably from whatever ingredient that's inside the pad or that's being soaked up by the pad itself. It's really mostly just exfoliating and just removing dead skin cells, alright? And which, to be honest, that you can just use a regular scrub to do it. I have to say it is a very good prep. Every time you do a mask, if you can just try to scrub beforehand, that is a very good prep, so that your mask, whatever that you have, the essence and the juice, the nutrients will be able to stick on the skin better, and also will be able to penetrate the skin better. But I can understand that if you are traveling a lot and you don't want to bring your whole like tub of scrub, to have this peeling pad is actually a really nice addition to your traveling bag, okay? Traveling makeup bag. There are days that I do feel like that, especially days where I feel like I want to hydrate my skin. I want to do a mask, but I also want to exfoliate my skin before that. But I can't do that because I generally don't pack my scrubs along, because most of them are in like a big tube. But other than that, it's really not necessary to have this peeling pad for a normal day maintenance. So yeah, that's pretty much it of my first impression of this new Clinelle peeling pad and refining mask. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Don't forget to like and subscribe!